Welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance. In this paid video, we're going to analyze a client's request about whether they should work at a company called AgileThought. Now, I got some agile thoughts when I see Playboy magazines. Anyway, welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. This person paid me money for this video. And if you want to give me your hard-earned money so I can make a personalized video for you, anonymous, of course, click that link, send me money. Thank you very much. So let's read this client's request, and then we're going to go investigate this stunk. Agile, my fragile. AgileThought. So this guy writes me, hey, Strongman, I need insight analysis on AgileThought, ticker symbol AGIL. Those people contacted me via LinkedIn and are trying to recruit me, but I kind of see their finances are bad. How bad is this company really? Can they recover? Are they clowns? Is it a clown stock? Should I run the F away? You almost had a curse word, Mr. Bobby. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this company's all about. Agile, I'm so agile. Oh, yeah, baby, touch my nippies. Oh. AgileThought. Should he work at this company? Well, I went to the website, okay, because I don't know anything about this company. So what is AgileThought? I keep saying thoughts. It's AgileThought. What do? They reimagine what's possible with AgileThought. We help our clients accelerate the discovery, design, and delivery of digital innovations. Oh, innovations. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Innovate my chatterbait. Let's learn more. What does AgileThought do? I don't understand. Like a lot of these companies, like I go on their website and I just don't understand what they do. Maybe I'm stupid, okay? But like when I see an accounting firm, we're a tax preparation firm. Oh, they prepare taxes. Is my microphone on? I'm paranoid now. Let me check my microphone real quick. Test. Okay, the mic's on. You know, there's a lot of companies like I totally get what they do. And then there's companies like this. It's like I don't understand. We believe agility and speed are essential to business success. Through our cross-functional guilds, what is this, medieval Europe? We leverage our unique and proven approach to discover, design, and deliver cutting-edge solutions that create new market opportunities and prepare our clients forward. Our pillars: discover. Our agile methodology and domain experts partner with stakeholders and engineering leadership to understand the goals of the business and collaborate to identify opportunities, blah, 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 blah. Our design thinking approach to problem solving is built around your customer and having empathy. What kind of bussy has empathy? And a clear understanding. Okay, can somebody explain what they do? I don't understand. Like, what are they doing? Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can understand this chart right here. Okay, so I see a circle that says discover, design, and deliver. And I see design and product, data and AI, ChatGPT AI, enterprise solutions, front-end engineering, cloud platforms. Okay, so I guess it's like an overall, like, you know, if your company is just jacked up with everything related to the cyber universe, they help you out. I don't really understand what this company does, okay? Agility. Ooh, design and product. Data and AI. Okay, well, let's look at stuff that I can actually understand. So first of all, here's the stock, okay? AgileThought Incorporated. And just while you're watching, while you're looking at these financials, ask yourself if you want to work for this company, okay? So the first thing I see is the market cap. It has a $57 million market cap. With revenue of $174 million and net income over the last 12 months of negative $51 million. Okay, well, but hold on a minute, guys. Analysts are saying it's a strong buy, and there's a price target of 784%. What if I call this a clown stock, and then it actually 10x my Hindex? So here's the stock price performance, because we always in this channel we always look at past performance. Okay, so the stock, it looks like it was a SPAC, and then it mooned, and then it crashed, and now it's literally a freaking penny stock. Okay, let's see the max. Yep, so it's basically been publicly traded probably since indigestion. Excuse me, late 2021. Okay, so let's look at the financials. How the financials doing? Let's look at the financial advisors. Revenue is flat. That's interesting. You know, like if you're going to buy like a small I call them micro craps, like give me something, give me some revenue growth. Why is your revenue going down year over year? Okay. The revenue is like flat. Let's see. Gross profit. At least it's positive, unlike Tattooed Chef. Operating income. Woo, baby. They just had a huge loss. That could be an accounting write-down. We'll actually see in a little bit. So, but overall, they've only turned a profit, it looks like, once in March of 2020 during the clown market. But everything, and it looks like they had a small profit in our operating income, at least in the last quarter of 2022. And then they probably had some kind of accounting charge. Let's see. Profit, bottom line profit, same, not good. Shares outstanding. Okay, they're creeping up. The shares are creeping up. Now, you see these big share change numbers right here. That could be because of the SPAC. So, but even then, it looks like they're still putting out shares. Free cash flow, negative. Let's see. Let's look at the margin percentages. Okay, stable gross margin. Honestly, I mean, I guess they were improving their operating margin until that write-down they had the last quarter. Horrible profit the last quarter, but they were improving slightly. Free cash flow margin, negative. So this is a cash-burning, flat revenue, share-diluting company. Balance sheet, we're going to skip that for now. We'll look at it on the 10Q. Let's look at trends in operating cash flow. Does this company have operating cash flow? It does not. It has negative operating. It does not generate positive cash flow from its core fundamental business. So they're spending more on wages and inventory or whatever. They're spending more on that than they're getting from customers, okay? So that's not good. You want to have more cash coming in than going out. Capital expenditures, nothing crazy there. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything that jumps out based on this. Debt issued or paid. Looks like they issued a decent amount of debt. Looks like in the second quarter of 22. I don't know what they use that debt for, probably to survive. So overall, they're burning cash, obviously. Okay, this is not a profitable company. Ratios. This stock was a freaking bubble, man. Look at that market cap. It just collapsed. PE negative. Price to sales plummeted. Oh, it's cheap. Price to book ratio down. Current ratio very low. Debt to equity ratio not the worst in the world. Okay, so basically we kind of have a general idea of what this company is. Has no revenue growth. It's flat revenue growth, and it basically never makes money except for like rare quarters. So here's her most recent quarterly report. Agile. I'm so agile. Oh yeah. It's a Delaware corporation. Oh, here's their EIN. Here's their address. Interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and jump to risk factors. Okay, what's the first thing we're going to read? Our continuing payment and covenant compliance defaults and cross defaults under our principal financing agreement and the insufficiency of our cash flows to service have had and will continue to have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, results of operations. We have a substantial amount of indebtedness and related obligations and do not currently have sufficient available cash flows to service payment commitments. Oh my God. I love it. In addition, we do not have sufficient cash flows or assets to repay such debt and related obligations in full when due. I love it. We agreed to pay approximately $34 million of our total indebtedness and related obligations in 2023, including principal payments of $15 million and $15 million by April 15, $20 million by June. Okay, so they're a massive amount of debt, and they're saying they can't pay it. We also defaulted in making the March 31st, 2023 interest payment, and we were not in compliance with. Wow, man, I'm really getting tempted to work. Do they have any accountant positions open? Oh, look at this. There is substantial doubt regarding our ability to continue as a going concern. The company is evaluating strategies to obtain the required additional funding for future operations. They don't generate cash from operations. What can they do? Well, they can dilute, but if they dilute, their share price is low. They're not going to get a lot of money, and they're going to dilute the current shareholders. If they take out debt, well, they're not paying their debt. Who's going to give them more money? Oh, God. These strategies may include, but are not limited to, seeking private equity finance. Private equity, bro. restructuring our debt, that's called bankruptcy, seeking for strategic merger and acquisition, and restructuring operations to increase revenues and decrease. Yeah, you should increase revenues and decrease expenses. What a genius right there. Let's see. There can be no assurance that the company will be able to attain additional liquidity under acceptable returns. Based on the foregoing and our other immediate circumstances, there is substantial doubt regarding our ability to continue as a going concern. What does that mean? That means they think they're going to go bankrupt. Okay. There's think of the term substantial doubt. I have substantial doubt that Lefebvre knows what he's doing. I have substantial doubt that Meet Kevin knows how to understand or read stocks. Okay. That term is bad. Substantial doubt. There's a substantial doubt that this company will not continue as a going concern, aka stay in business. What a joke. Okay, let's keep reading. You should totally apply for this job, bro. I'm sure you'll get a great pay. Great pay. They'll pay you in equity. Let's see. What other crap's on here? We are in default with respect to our principal financing arrangements. See note 1, organizational of our unaudited condensed. Okay, let's go ahead and okay, so we know they're in default. They can't pay back their debts. Man, let's look at legal proceedings. What's going on here? On August, Novo RX filed a complaint against us regarding a contract entered into to design the company turned for non-payment by Novo. The plaintiff is seeking damages of $2.5 million. So apparently they had some issues with the client, looks like, and the client's suing them. Okay, whatever. This company's already trash anyway. Let's see what else is going on here. Unregistered sales of secure equity securities. What's this? None. Okay. I was like, oh, something spicy. Got some spiciness. Mine safety disclosures. What is that? Oops. What did I just do here? What is a mine safety disclosure? Okay, not applicable. Oh, what is this garbage? Okay, let's go ahead and look at the balance sheet. So here's where the fun begins. So we look at their cash. Okay, they have $3.1 million of cash. That's down from $8.6 million in 3 months. Accounts receivable is basically flat. Okay, that's money that's owed to them. Prepaid expenses up a little bit. Embedded derivative asset. What is that? Current VAT receivables. Okay. So their current assets are $53 million. Their current liabilities are $141 million. Uh-oh. Now, the only time I'd be like, maybe that's okay is if they have deferred revenue. We'll see. So they don't have a lot of liquidity. Okay. They have a good chunk of in receivables, which, if they collect those, obviously that's part of their cash flow, but they have a decent amount in prepaids and embedded derivative. I don't know what that is. I'll be perfectly honest. This is a cloud stock. Who cares? All right. Property, plant, and equipment is the same. Goodwill has gone down. That could have been why their profit was bad. They probably had an impairment. So they're investing in other clown companies. Finite lived intangible assets. Okay, no change there, really. Operating leases, nothing there. Okay, so the big things I see is like they barely have any cash, and they had a write-down of their goodwill, a significant amount. It looks like $17 million. So they bought another company, and then it turns out the company they bought wasn't going to be as amazing and cash flow positive as they thought, and they had to reduce the goodwill. Okay, so that's that. Accounts payable is up a little bit. Accrued liabilities is up a little bit. Nothing crazy there. Income taxes. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Current portion of long-term debt and financing obligations. Within the next year, they have a debt payment of $84 million. This is what they're saying. They might not be able to pay that back. $84 million is coming due within a year. That's not good. Okay. Oh my God. This company is, oh my God. Yeah, man, you should take the job, bro. 100%. You're going to do just fine. Long-term debt. So so long-term debt's down. It's like, oh, did they pay off their debt? No, it just got moved to current portion. If long-term debt is more than a year out, it sits here. If it's less than a year out, it gets moved to current portion. And suddenly your current ratio doesn't look too hot. Okay. So that's the big daddy right there. Okay. They have $84 million due in the next year. Jesus. Let's see. Common stock went up a little bit. Accumulated deficit, they had a massive loss. Accumulated other comprehensive. They actually have pretty significant accumulated other comprehensive losses. I wonder what that's from. And a tiny non-controlling interest. So basically, their stockholders' equity dropped by about $30-something million in the course of 3 months. Okay, let's look at the profit and loss. Let's see if there's anything. I want to see what that big loss was. Impairment charges. So basically, the reason they had a huge, massive loss this quarter was because they had an impairment. They wrote down their goodwill. I'm sure they flesh it out in the details. Are you sold on this company? God, what a disaster. What a freaking disaster. Okay, here's the let's see. Actuarial loss. From what? There's so many like random crap. Like, what is? I don't know what that is. Actuarial loss. You probably have to read the 10Q more to see what that is. Foreign currency translation. Okay, so foreign currency translation. It's where you're, if you have like companies that you own they have their financials denominated in foreign currency. If you combine them all together, you're going to have these differences. And sometimes you have gains, sometimes you have losses. But basically, there's differences when you convert financial statements from one currency to another. And those differences get plugged to like a gain or a loss. So it looks like they actually had a benefit from foreign currency translation. Okay, that's good, I guess. But overall, they have a huge, massive, comprehensive loss. I'm wondering where the rest of that came from. Okay, here's the equity section. Okay. Equity-based compensation. 8.2 million shares were given out in the last 3 months. And, hold on. 8,230. Okay, yeah. So the shares are an actual number. So they gave out 8,200 shares. And then they gave collateral shares issued to subordinated creditors. So basically, they gave 1.6 million shares as collateral. So basically, the creditors would be able to take their shares if they don't pay their debts. What a disaster. Oh, my God. What else is going on here? That's interesting, right? Collateral shares issued to subordinated creditors. Yeah, they had to. I guess they had to give creditors shares as collateral because they're not paying their debts. Oh, if you own equity in this company, like imagine if you're getting equity compensation in this company. Like they'll probably try to give you equity compensation. Imagine working for this company, this clown company that's about to go out of business. What a freaking joke. All right, what else? Let's look at the statement of cash flows. Loss on debt extinguishment. That's interesting. They had a $10 million loss from a debt extinguishment. Morons. Impairment of goodwill, $19 million. So they had $29 million of losses from basically, paying off debt, it looks like, or defaulting on debt, and impairment of goodwill, which is writing down the asset, the goodwill. Oh, my God. Okay. This is trash. No. Stop. Don't even, no. Okay, you know what? It's your decision whether you want to work for this company, okay? But when you see going concern in their 10Q, like, they're screwed. It's currently in default with Blue Torch Credit Facility. This default triggers cross defaults under our second liens facility, requiring a reclassification to our total current portion of long-term debt from $37 million to $84 million. The company's current liabilities have been adversely impacted and resulted in a negative working capital of $88 million. The Blue Torch credit facility lenders have granted a forbearance limiting the immediate acceleration of the debt until May 19, 2023. That's tomorrow. Oh, baby. I'm sure more stuff is out. This is hilarious. Okay. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's like, oh, baby, I love it. Let's see. Look at their debt. Okay, look at the carrying value of their debt versus the fair value. So basically, the carrying amount is how much the debt that they owe, right? That's like the paper amount of the debt they owe. The fair value, like when you see the fair value be that low, basically people are like selling this debt. Like they don't want the debt because it's trash, because this company's probably not going to pay it back. That's hilarious. Let's see. Warrant liability. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that I'm going to just laugh at. This is such a joke. What a freaking joke. Hey, strong man, you want to be our accountant? Huh, we'll pay you in stock options, bro. You ever had stock option before? The company performs an assessment each year to test goodwill for impairment. In the first quarter of 23, the company determined a triggering event that occurred requiring an interim impairment resulting from the decline in our revenue forecast, existing debt defaults, limited liquidity, and deteriorating market conditions. As a result, the company recognized $1.19 million non-cash impairment charge within our Latin America reporting unit. Thank you, Latin America. Okay, so they had a huge goodwill write-down with their Latin American. That's why there was a goodwill write-down. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. Try to see if anything else interesting pops up. It's just funny to look at these companies. Let's see. Okay, borrowings under term loan. Let's see. Oh, they got a PPP loan. Look at that. That's cute. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anything funny here. Okay, the Blue Torch credit facility is secured by substantially all of the companies and the guarantors' properties and assets, and provides a term loan of $55 million. So if this company totally defaults, I guess Blue Torch can just seize everything in the company, fire all the staff, and sell all the property and get their money back. That's probably what's going to freaking happen. Let's see. Okay, there's a lot going on here. But this, I'm not going to read all this. This is not good. What a freaking joke. PPP loan. Who gave them why would we give them a PPP loan? What a freaking joke. All right, so my thoughts are this is a clown stock. What more can I say? You want to work there? You go right ahead. All right, if you want a personalized video, click that link, send me money, and I'll make it you can ask me, this guy asked me if he should look into working at this company. Okay, yeah, before you work at a company, like look at it and see what's going on in the company. Are they going to go out of business? Because if they go out of business, you're going to lose your job. This guy paid me $40, and look at it. Look at all the value I gave him. Touch them nips again, boy. Woo! Tattooed Chef, such a scam. Agile, my vagile. Bravo to Meet Kevin. And Elon Musk here. Advertising suggestions. Real finance channel YouTuber flew into via his private jet. Yeah, he goes to the scam conference and talks to the scammer in chief. Hey, should we advertise, Elon? You should advertise. What? That's genius, Meet Kevin. Oh my God, never heard of advertising before. Imagine buying a stock at 25 and telling everyone it's going to 10x and then you sell it for $1. Oh, $1. Well, that's how you have a huge YouTube channel. That's how you get rich. When do you think AI will replace? Never. Oh my! If you want to pay me, I'll do a rant on it. What is this Lufufu type investments? Somebody wanted me to. They got approached by a recruiter in the company, and they're like, "Hey, can you look at the financials?" They're in. Oh my God, they're in default. Jeremy's a genius. Palantir's up 83%. He's a perfect stock picker. That's true. Did someone really pay you $40 to $50 to cover that? Yeah. They said they wanted to, they got approached by a recruiter. Take the job and ask for a 12-month salary. Just take stock options, bro. That's what I would do. Why are these clowns even? There's probably people quitting in mass. That's probably what's happening because they know what's going to happen. It's going to go out of business. Bin Jammer. Kid Fresh said you are leaning even more to a grift on Echo stream last night. Oh, no. Kid Freshy. Oh, my God. Palantir just hit 12 hours. Oh, my God. Palantir. Let's see. I'm up $600. $600. Oh. Let's see. Big ups, Pip. Shout out to the hoodlums. Yeah. All right, that's it. This company's a clown company. Everybody click this link and send me money, and I'll make you a video, all right? I got a couple more to do. Talk to you soon. Cheers.